Amy Chambers. This is my final project on listening and its importance in interpersonal communication. First and foremost, I'm not happy with this project. I know I could have done a lot better. This is not what I had envisioned in my head for this project, but some family issues came up, ER trips, and I was just a little bit stressed. However, we're gonna keep going. So as you can see, this chicken nugget looking piece is supposed to represent the back of a head, and it's open so we can see all the functions of listening. On the side, we have messages, and I'll put in a video of what it says. But these are all the messages that we hear every day, but that we can choose to listen to and then interpret and assign meaning. Inside of the head, it kind of looks like a workspace, pretty much. We have cogs and wheels, and inside we have the 4 functions of active listening, the 4 stages. First is attention. This is when we hear things, but we decide to actually listen to them if they are important to us. Next is the interpretation. This is when we use what we listen to and assign meaning to it based on what we already know or could know. Next would be the evaluation. This is when we take what we heard and we make sure it's credible or truthful, or we determine whether the source is good enough to listen to. And then finally, the responding, and this comes from when we take what we had listened to and we had assigned meaning to it already, decided it was credible, and we are ready to show that person that we had just listened to that we care enough to respond to them. And in the bottom, you can't really see it, but I have all the different types of listening that we can do: discriminatory, appreciative, comprehensive, evaluative, empathetic, and problem-focused. The main goal of this project was to emphasize how much really goes into listening and how important it is in communication, because I feel like that aspect is kind of misconstrued and not always thought about. We usually think of communication as how well we can present a message to somebody else, but we forget that there's another side to that, the person who is listening to it. And whenever we can understand all of the different functions of listening and understand how our brain works in order to assign meaning to the messages we listen to, and then in turn give a response, then we're able to better communicate and better use our listening skills to help the people around us who are talking to us.